Check, check, 1 2 1 2.
So here we are in the beautiful, beautiful Stirlingshire. Slightly different location to usual due to the wet ground at our normal field. So we've been very lucky enough to get the use of this small football park, which gets us up quite well, and it's relatively dry underfoot, especially in these frosty conditions. So, what's happening? What's the plan? Where are we going? It's a good question. I really don't know. So, the last video, you heard I was planning a big cross country where I was going to actually head off up to Stirling from my local village. However, that didn't transpire because the weather this morning at the field was very foggy, very misty, a little unpredictable with the winds. So we decided to head up here and just try a wee kind of local flight up into yonder hills and far away. So I'll get fired up and I'll have a chat with you in the air. Clear prop. Well, that was a take-off and a half. So there's that. That wasn't a very pleasant take-off. So every time I leaned forward there, I was getting a very disturbing noise coming from the engine. So I don't know exactly what that is or what it could be. So today's probably going to be the last day of flying again for a while. And what we'll do is we'll give the engine a good thorough going over. I'll get Rab to look at it when we go back, see if we can identify it. The exhaust seemed a little loose, but nothing, too untoward. It just seems to be when I'm leaning forward. I thought something was rubbing against the prop, but it's not, and in a thorough inspection nothing seems to be loose as such and untoward, so I'll be sure to keep an eye on it and see what happens. Fortunately, while we're flying, will be mostly fields today, so if anything was to fall off, it's not going to land on anything other than maybe a sheep or a cow. So dinner will be served. Okay, no. So the plan for today is, as you knew, as I said earlier, we were supposed to take off and fly here from my village, which is some distance that way. It didn't happen, purely because the weather this morning, well, you can see the mist on the ground now. Well, first thing this morning at my place, it was a lot heavier than that, a lot thicker and a lot more intimidating. The wind direction was kind of all over the place as well, so what I actually done was I decided to call the cross country, knock the cross country on the head, and decided to just come out here and fly locally, where another pilot was flying from, so we could have a bit of fun. We're going to try and fly over the valley here, which is somewhere I've been before, but I haven't shared it with you, so I thought we could do that today. Let you see some of this stunning countryside and see how we go on. Getting a wee bit bumps up here, nothing major, but it is there. I don't know why, because it must be coming over the hills. There's the wind direction, we took off facing that way, so there's every possibility that that's what it is. So I'm going to sort the trims out here, give us a wee bit of speed, Not that I'm in a big hurry to catch her up because so coming to 6.5. 6.5. Well, a wee bit more out maybe. A wee smidge. So, Rab's on the walk today, so he'll probably keep away from us. I'm in no mega hurry. Have I put my batteries on? Yes, I have. Oh, I put that one on, but not that one. Well, that's great. So we'll see what Hans gets colder first. Oh. Okay, that's all good. So we're about 1,000 foot above the ground here, give or take. Right. Grabs the way up high, so let's go join the party! Woo-hoo! So the plan today is to go down. There's some beautiful reservoirs and that up here. We are on the opposite side of Glasgow airspace to where we were the last time. Way inland, out by Stirling. We're going to fly over the valley and check it out. We're expecting it to be a wee bit bumpy. If it's bumpy, we're not going to go into the valley. If it's nice and smooth, we're going to maybe go down and have a closer look at the reservoirs. My mic keeps falling away from my mouth, so if I fade away it's because I forgot to put it back to my mouth. It should be a lot stiffer than that, so maybe I need to pre-flight my helmet as well now. Yeah. Either that or I just keep my big bottom lip out all the time. So as you can see, plenty of land out, it's a bit of a gorge in front of us. We're about 500 foot above that, maybe a bit more. We're sitting at 1,700 feet, but we took off from 40. These hills are supposed to be 1,600 feet up the top there. We are nowhere near the top, so we're probably at about 700 or 800 feet here. I fancy going and taking a closer look at that reservoir. So the weather, when we flew, when we took off, the weather was coming from completely the opposite direction to where it was forecast to be coming in. So we were supposed to be, like, if it had been it originally, we'd have been flying with a tailwind right now, which it looks like we could be actually, but we took off actually facing this way, so good knows. Check out that reservoir, baby. I'll try and take a closer look. I'm just going to scan the area now for some see if there's any pylons or cables we need to worry about. There's obviously some buildings there, so there will be something. I wouldn't have thought there'll be anything over the water, but we'll just be mindful. A couple of fishermen down there. Is that the dog in there swimming or what? Maybe it's not a fisherman, maybe it's a dog walker who's teaching his dog how to swim. It's getting a wee bit bumpier down here, which is to be expected down in the valley. It's not too intolerable at the moment. We'll see how we go though. So yep, there's our first power cable over there. There's where it's adjoining to. It's heading up to there. And there's where it's going to that house. Where is it going to that house though? Where is it gone to? Where is it gone to? It's definitely not inland anyway, so I don't see it being a major issue. Oh, there we go, there's some up there, so there's the line up there, so we're alright at the moment, as it seems. I'm wondering if it's the flash starter that's making that noise, you know. So we have got a wee slight tailwind here, it would seem. There's Rab away up there. Opted not to come down as low as this. There's obviously good reason for that. That water looks like it gets deep quite quick. And with a slight tailwind, I have to be mindful of that. Not to mention a noisy engine into the bargain. So, Rab away up there. 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock what? So we'll get a wee bit of altitude to try and not be in its wake. Because we really don't want to be in the wake of that. Well, that would be bumpy in the morning, bumpy in the evening. Now, here's something interesting. If you look at that reservoir up ahead, there's a very calm spot right in the middle. Now, they say that if it's calm on the outside edge, then that's the edge that the wind's blowing from. But what happens if it's coming from both sides? Could that be some katabatic, anabatic airflow? I ask you. Oh, what a lovely place. So, see all that mist and fog over there? That's where I was trying to fly from today, to come round the bottom of that valley and up to where we've just been. Very rare to see this side of the valley like crispy clear while the other side's all fogged out like that or dirty. Now, another interesting fact, this reservoir marks the edge of Glasgow airspace. So exactly halfway across that reservoir we have a 6,000 to surface to 6,000 flight restriction, so we can't go on the other side of that reservoir. And talking about that smooth bit right up the middle probably marks the airspace out just lovely. But I think the plan is to go down. I don't know if you can see Rab just up ahead there. The plan is to go down and go up this side of the reservoir. But it should make some interesting, because we're flying into wind and it's not bad, but I can feel the wind starting to judder a bit. So we're going to get some rotor. So whether we'll go right down, I don't know, but looking at Rab, I think we are. I don't know whether he's opted to drop down just to get below the rotor, or whether he's just flat. See, this is nothing for Rab, this is just like, just another day for living in paradise, yeah. So, one of the routes coming from my place to fly out here is up and over a road over there called the Tackme Dune. Brings you by that small reservoir there just on the left, if you can see it. and that's one of the routes. The other side of that, we have a 3,500 infringement because of Glasgow airspace. So in fact, even here we're 3,500. But if you go out towards that way, there's another smaller airfield. One of the airfields that we're in communication with regarding our XC, but obviously that's been kiboshed today. They told us just to phone them before we went, so we never phoned them because we never went. I was quite tempted to pop in this morning and actually see my friendly bunch. Yeah. So, looking at this, the wind is coming definitely for the other side, like straight ahead at that small peak in front. So, it could be ugly down there. As you can see, Rab's neither up nor down. I'm trying to figure out whether he's over the reservoir itself or not, but he's certainly motoring on, as it were. So now you may notice the ground's getting closer, but the altitude is reading 1,400 feet, well 1,450. Obviously we're not 1,450 feet off the ground, but the altitude here at these places is probably about 1,000 foot, so you know. Oh, what's up with Rab? Oh, here we go. He's not happy unless he's scaring you. Rab's some pilot. You know, he's well experienced. I hate not being able to see him. So it's not as glassy smooth as it was when you were here last time. I think it was like the middle of the pond, or the middle of the reservoir all over last time they were up here. It was crispy smooth. So a definite headwind now. Oof, that's mega deep. Do not want to be there. Do not want to be here. That was surprisingly deep there, considering, you know, we're right at the edge. It falls off quite quick. So, you know, this brings us back to the good old risk and reward. Don't risk it for a biscuit, as they say. Sweet! I hope that chase cam caught that. I want to fly away, fly away. Power cables, fuck. You're watching. I've lost our Rab. What up, pilot? See, haven't you went that way? And that's why we don't vlog anymore. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. So that's why we haven't been vlogging lately. Oh, wow. So, obviously, I've been quite quiet for the last wee while because, it's just breathtaking up here. It really is something else. Absolutely stunning. Totally and utterly amazing. What a flight. And I think we're only halfway. Well, actually, I've never been over here before, so this is like territory new, so... I didn't go over the ridge there. I wanted to go over the ridge, but I knew it was going to be a bit lumpy. And although it probably wasn't too dangerous, I'm not going to take any chances. Why spoil a good flight, you know? Now, Rab looks like he's climbing. I'm sure it's with good reason. So we should probably consider following suit. That'll mean pulling the trims in a wee bit. Oh no, Rab isn't climbing. We're falling. That's what's happening. Aye, so we'll get some altitude. Obviously, because I've brought the trims in a bit, I need a wee bit more RPMage. So that's 6,200 for a rate of climb of 200 feet per minute. At trim position 9, which is only about half the distance. So at full trim, you've got to beg the question, you know, have I even got enough for level flight? But I think that's where you're starting to trade off speed and height, you know. And you just use the engine to slow your descent. You're still coming down. So I've never actually been this far before, and I have to say it's completely awesome. So those rugby fields down there, I played rugby there. So that must be Strath something. Oh no! Oh, I hope we don't find that. Strathblane or something? No, not Strathblane, Strath something or another. Strathallan, is it? Strathallan. Somewhere up the Campsies. And so a guy I worked with told me that he had actually a caravan up here. And he says it was just after the rugby fields. And I was totally unaware of it. But looking over here in the distance, I see what looks like a caravan site. It's either caravans or chalets. I wonder if he's there. Oh, I don't know, it wasn't someone I worked with, it was a local food shop, local butchers I think, at a place I was working. Aye, and that's where he hung out at the weekends, if the weather was nice. So I would like to think he's up here this weekend, because it's stunning. Stunning. Oh, look, Rab's giving it some now, look, big turns and everything, look. That warp's so dynamic, man, like, he really chucks it about the sky. He says it's very similar to his Hadron, the way the Hadron performed. But they reckon it's got a slightly faster trim range than the Hadron, but very, very minuscule, like, enough to make a difference in maybe a mile an hour. But, not like afterburners. Unlike mine, you know, I just flip that buckle and the afterburner kicks in. I need an afterburner on these engines, man, to keep me up afloat at full trim, okay?